the evening here. We have Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Ellsworth Bearcats. Varsity getting ready to line it up here. First game. Looks like we have Kylie McCulloch back on the floor today. Which, Audrey Antwell played very well for her while she was injured with the tendonitis. So we have Steph, Lindsay, and Autumn on the front row there. Steph will set. Autumn will hit. Lindsay will be in the middle. And then in the back row, Alyssa George will start serving. Mallory's in the middle there, and Kylie McCulloch setter. So we're getting ready to go here. Alyssa George will start. Tonight again with me with this telecast is Vic Goeth, and he'll help with the play-by-play. I don't have anything to say. I'm sure he will. So there's the first chance for Minneapolis. It's in the net. 1 point, Ellsworth.
Yeah, we tried to set to the back row with Mallory again. It just come up a little bit short, hit into the net. Point Ellsworth. Ellsworth leads 1-0. Minneapolis is going to have to play pretty tough tonight. Watching Ellsworth warm up, they look like they're ready to play. They look pretty tough, hitting the ball well.
Ellsworth has won quite a few of the matches. I don't know what their record is, but I do know for a fact, just catching them in the box scores, they've been playing well. Good block at the net there by Linz and Autumn, and Autumn the chance, and they stuff her. We're going to try it one more time, and she puts it down. The dig by Ellsworth goes right on over, and we set her other side, and that's a point Minneapolis.
Good court awareness by Stephanie on that putback. She watched the Ellsworth ladies attacking the net, going for the block, and she has put it in the open court right there at the corner.
Steph with a nice serve there, and Ellsworth is there. It's going over, but out. Alyssa George with a dig, but her pass came across the net and went out of bounds. 2-1 Ellsworth. Nice pass by Mal. Steph sets Autumn with a monster hit. Goes down to the floor for a point.
Autumn got a big jump on that and come with a nice roundhouse for the kill.
Now we need to get a couple in a row here and get out into the lead. I think we play a little better out in front.
Lindsay Perry serving for Minneapolis. Scores tied 2-2. Knox with another good block. Another good kill right through the block.
Nothing will be easy tonight, Vic. I think we'll have to earn every point, so we might as well stay with our power game.
It looks like Ellsworth's going to challenge everything at the net tonight. Lindsay's still serving for the Lions. Lions lead 3-2. Nice serve by Lindsay.
Ellsworth bumped it over, and it landed in between our back and front row, and we could not get it up to pass that front row. It went out of bounds. Point Ellsworth. It's back 3-3. Autumn again.
Stephanie with a nice pass from the back row. The set over to Mallory on the outside with the outside kill, and that ball was hit well.
Was that Mal?
Yeah,
oh,
that was Mal.
My mistake. That's a nice kill there.
Let's hope the girls can pick up where they left off last Tuesday in the Beloit match.
We need to be getting you this equipment before you go. We pulled a surprise thing on Kristen down at Olathe, and I either had to make hers or miss Lindsay's, or that away, Mal. That away, Mal. It's a way to be active there at the net. Our middle is up and down that net, looking for a good stuff like that. We're up 5-3. Autumn still serving. I went to Lathe and watched Mid-America play. Kristen was the first time we got to see her play this year. They look pretty good. We gave her a little surprise anyway.
Yeah, I bet she enjoyed that too. That's a little little ways to travel, and I'm sure they appreciate that.
5-4, Lady Lions.
Alderson's pass up to McCulloch with the set to Mallory. Ellsworth with the back set for the kill. Autumn Knox with the pass. Stephanie Alderson's pass just a little bit wide.
Steph set's just a little bit wide there, Vic. Alyssa couldn't get it. There we go.
Nice little dink by Alyssa. There again, they're watching the Ellsworth ladies charge the net, and Ellsworth's challenging everything that we hit at the net.
They block well. They've got good fundamentals. Nice serve by Kylie. Back set by Ellsworth. That's out of bounds.
It's a nice back set, just hit long. Point Minneapolis, Lions lead 6-7-5. Lions with the free ball. Pass from Knox over to McCulloch. Alyssa George with the hit.
Nice save by the Ellsworth girl. Just stuck out a hand, and there's our setter, puts one down. It's in.
That ball's in.
Like we get the team of referees here, the chair referees, Ron Parker. Don't know that that'll make any difference, but he graduated here in 1970 along with Dale Leach.
Minneapolis, another free ball. Lindsey Perry with the pass. Kylie McCulloch sets Alyssa George. Alyssa with a nice kill attempt. Ellsworth lady put her arm out, put the ball back in play. Set to Mallory in the middle, and that ball's down. Point Minneapolis.
Well, Ellsworth covered and got the pass across, and makes it easy for us. And we've got a nice little set. Now was in perfect position for that winner. Hit a diagonal over there in the corner, and it was good. 9-5 Minneapolis.
Yeah, the Lady Lions hit a lot of cross-court shots. Throws the defense off a little bit. Ellsworth takes a timeout, Mike. They're going to try and put a stop to this little rally that the Lady Lions have put together. Play resumes with Kylie McCulloch still serving for the Lady Lions.
Ellsworth not extremely tall. They look a lot like our team, pretty quick. Fundamentally pretty sound as far as passing and hitting, but they'll have to be at the top of their game tonight, that's for sure. That lands for a point, Minneapolis.
The block by the Ellsworth ladies fell on the floor with right in between two of them. One of them lost it. Minneapolis leads 10-5. Kylie with a nice serve. That ball's out of bounds. Hit the antenna on the way over.
Good call.
Point Minneapolis. Lady Lions lead 11-5. Block at the net.
Blocked by Mal.
Back set to Stephanie Alderson.
Steph's got a nice hit there. Cross court. And Ellsworth setter just sets it right over to Alyssa George. Coming down off the main rafter there. We'll try that one more time. Mal's there to block. Here's Steph again. Get in there.
Stephanie puts it right in the corner, Mike. The Ellsworth ladies just watched it go by. They thought it was going to be long, and it landed right in the corner for Point Minneapolis. Kylie still serving for the Lady Lions. Lions lead 12-5.
Ooh, that's a nice serve, Vic.
Right in between the two Ellsworth back row, and they didn't know which one was going to take it. Falls for another point, Minneapolis.
I thought the other one was going to be in the net, but that other one just barely made it over.
That one fell just a little bit short. Lady Bearcats with the serve, trailing 13-6. Pass to McCulloch from Perry. Sets up Knox with a touch at the net. We have a touch at the net, and they do not call it. I don't know, Mike. Did that look like it was touched to you? Looked like it was misdirected.
Like it was tipped.
Nice short serve.
Vic and I are still trying to check out our equipment here, so bear with us. There's a nice pass up to Steph, and she sets Mal. Mal was looking right down the line. She had that in her sights.
Timing just a little off. She was on her way down a little bit before she should have been.
Nice attack at the net by Alyssa George, and there's a winner by the Ellsworth girl. And they've got a little run going now.
Yeah, they do. That was a good kill by the Bearcat ladies. It's 13-10 Minneapolis. Got a block at the net. Set to the outside to George. That ball almost falls in. Mallory's right there at the net. Mallory right there at the net to put it back down, Mike.
I say we sure needed a side out there, and nice volley there. Ellsworth does have a pretty good hitter there.
Yeah, they do.
We had a nice block, and we got to get our serves over there.
Yeah, with this new rally scoring, serves are a must. Point scored on every ball. Ellsworth to serve, trailing 14-11. McCulloch's pass up to Alderson. Alderson back sets it over the net. Lindsay Perry was there at the net. Ball never made it over. Point Minneapolis.
She was there in hopes it might have come over, but it definitely wasn't coming over that time.
If it would have come over, it would have come right back to him. Alyssa George with a deep serve. We have a block at the net. Mallory with the up. Sets Autumn Knox.
Autumn powers that one through for a point Minneapolis. Ellsworth was there to block, but it came through and dropped on their side. 16-11 Minneapolis.
That was a nice serve. Nice serve by Alyssa George. Short right at the top of the net. The Bearcat couldn't field it and put it out of bounds on the return.
Last two serves have been close to hitting that tape, and that was awful close too. Another nice serve.
McCulloch with the back set to Stephanie. Ellsworth ladies with the block. Ellsworth ladies at the net with the block and can't put it back in. Point Minneapolis, Mike. The Lady Lions lead 18-11 with Alyssa George still serving.
Stephanie Alderson has had 3 or 4 real nice attacks at the net. That one does drop for a point. Let her go.
That ball drops in. Number 23 for Ellsworth with a nice set and a back row kill.
Look long from here. Linda was right there, so she got a pretty good look at it.
Ellsworth to serve, trailing 12-18.
A nice pass by Mal. Steph sets Autumn, and she comes to the net with a nice hit. And the Ellsworth girl lost her balance there, I think.
Tries for another back row kill, and it falls short of the net. Stephanie Alderson will go back to serve for the Lady Lions. Lions leading 19-12.
They got lucky on that pass. It was diagonally headed out of bounds, and they happened to have a player standing there.
Last couple serves they've mishit. Nice block at the net and recovery by Lindsay. Set Autumn up. Autumn puts that ball down for another point, Minneapolis. Yeah, the last couple serves that the Lions have had must have had some kind of English on it because they've come off the Lady Bearcats' arm sideways.
Tackle ball.
Ellsworth calls timeout. Minneapolis on another little run here.
20-12, Minneapolis. We put another point or two together here. We'll be looking pretty good this game.
It's always nice to get that first one in under your belt. Big week of festivities here at the high school. Homecoming this Friday.
At homecoming, and I think the boys in the town are still relishing that victory over Beloit up there at Beloit last Friday. And I look forward to Clay Center this week. Homecoming, and yeah, I think kids are ready for it. Stephanie Alderson serves over and good. Lynn's there to block. Ellsworth has a left-hander there.
That was a nice dig by Alyssa George, and Autumn Knox with the little rainbow right there at the net, drops in front of the Ellsworth Bearcat, point Minneapolis.
Ellsworth middle is there to block, and Autumn just rainbowed it right over the top of her and lands in for a point. Ellsworth just tips it across. Here's Autumn again with another try.
That ball is down. When she gets that set right there at the tape, when she gets that set right there at the tape and gets a chance to wind up, it is tough to return. Stephanie Alderson will serve for the Lions, leading 22-12. Game one of the first match.
Yeah, we blocked that at the net, went on out the back line, so side out Ellsworth.
Yeah, Kylie got a hand on that, and it just put it up in the air out the back door. Mallory with a pass that was intended to be to the setter, but it pops over the net and drops in for a point.
Ellsworth with a good, tough serve that come over quick. Mal dug it. Pass come across the net and drops over here for a point. Lindsay serves. Get in there.
Nice serve by Lindsay. Just hugs the net, and that's 4 shots. Mike, we're sitting at game point right now, 24-13.
That's the way I like them.
Lindsay served just a little short. That ball hit right at the top of the tape.
Oh, you like to see that one go over for match point, Vic.
That's right. I like to see them all go over.
Well, that's what it took to get through the regional that's about 2 years ago. It took about 100% serving to get there. Oh,
Kylie with a beautiful back set across the net that falls in the open court right between front and back row for game point.
25-14. Minneapolis takes the first game of the first match. They're going to switch sides. And about a minute, we'll get going with the second game.
Well, Mike, we're back for game 2 of the first match with the Ellsworth Lady Bearcats. Minneapolis won the first game 25-14.
We switched ends. Ellsworth is probably going to give us a little better effort this time. At times they look pretty good with their passing, and other times they look like they were kind of slacking off a little bit. So I look for a little closer match this time.
And one thing they don't want to do is slack off against these Lady Blues here. Ellsworth serve. Stephanie Alderson with the hit. That ball sails wide, point Ellsworth.
first two attacks so far, Vic, both have been out of bounds, so we need to get dialed back in here.
Settle down and get back on the track we had the first game. Pass to Alderson from Mallory, sets Autumn Knox. Autumn Knox with the kill at the net. Ellsworth with the block, keeps it in play. Stephanie sets Lindsay with a nice kill. That ball's inbounds. Point Minneapolis, Mike.
Good to see Linz get that one in right on the line. A little confidence builder for her, and a little easier for her to whack them a little harder next time.
Well, while we got a break in the action, the Lady Lions are going to be in action again this weekend at the Concordia Invitational Tournament.
Tough tournament. Concordia be there, Smith Center be there, you get Hillcrest.
Hopefully the Lions will get another shot at Clay Center.
Nice dig by Autumn.
Back set Kylie.
And we lost her antenna.
See if Lonnie wants to go out there on tightrope and fix that.
We want to make sure we get that one straight, Vic. Well, we're serving over here. It may not hurt to tilt it out just a little bit.
Some of our shots starting off this second game going wide. Maybe that would help.
Now, Coach Mack repairs the antenna on that side, and Linda thinks it needs to go in just a little. So she's tweaking it. Kind of tough to get those perfect. Yep, we're in good shape. Ellsworth serving, and they're leading 3-1. Kylie with a set, and Autumn attacks the net, and it is in the net. 4-1 Ellsworth.
Set was just a little bit back of the net, a little bit closer. That's where Autumn would like to have them. Lions need to get a stop here and get the ball back. Well, that happens right there on the serve.
Ellsworth. Looks like Lindsay's getting ready to serve. Need to get a couple of them here and get back in this thing. That'll work. Nice pass. Steph is there. And a nice dig by Steph.
Nice dig by Steph.
Kylie. And Autumn just leans back and whacks it on across. There's a nice block.
Autumn with a good block at the net. Alyssa's pass to Stephanie.
To cover. Autumn's bumping it on over.
Ellsworth puts it down right to just beside Alyssa.
5-2 Ellsworth, and they're serving. Nice spot.
Stephanie with a good pass on the serve, up to the front to Kylie, and Kylie just tips it over and puts it right in the middle of the center of the court. Nobody can get to a point Minneapolis. Autumn knocks back to serve. The Lady Lions trailing 5-3. Ladies play it off of the air system. Two Lions there for the block. They got a hand on it, Mike, but it fell on our side for point Ellsworth.
Ellsworth subbing, and they're bringing in a server. Lynn's pass up to Kylie's there. Alyssa George with the winner.
Alyssa with a nice kill.
Just what the doctor ordered. Kylie's serving. We're trailing 4-6.
Time for Minneapolis to go on one of their runs. Nice low serve. Mallory was there for the pass from Ellsworth, went a little bit long, put it over the net. Mallory was there, just dropped in.
Ellsworth pass come right to Mallory, and Mallory didn't mess around with hitting it. She just guided it straight down to the floor.
She needs to thank her setters. Even if it is the other team, she needs to thank them.
Kylie's second serve hit the net there and tied out to Ellsworth.
It almost crawled over. We got to see one of those let serves.
And Ellsworth returns his favor. Now, we get 2 or 3 here, we'll be back in control of this match.
Mallory back to serve. Minneapolis trailing 6-7. Minneapolis with the block.
We're there to cover. Kylie sets Lynn's. There's a cross court. And Ellsworth finds the corner.
Yeah, they did. Lady Lions got caught up, switched up out of position. It looks like they were, our back row had creeped clear up close to the 10-foot line.
Real short serve.
She just rainbowed that in right over the front row, just ahead of the back row. Autumn unable to get to it. Ellsworth on a bit of a run here.
Staff back sets Alyssa, and it was out of bounds.
Coach McCulloch's going to call timeout here, Mike. Lady Lions are trailing.
We're a little out of sync there, Vic. Our sets haven't been really very decent. Set them out of bounds. It's kind of tough to put a hand to it and get it across after that. So I think she's wanting to settle the girls down a little bit and get back into a decent flow.
Get back to playing Minneapolis volleyball. You're right, they are out of sync. The hits aren't there. The sets are just a little bit shy. Ellsworth serving, leading 10-6.
We do get it over in 3. Ellsworth serve. Yep, that's long.
That ball's long for point Minneapolis. Alyssa George will go back to serve for Minneapolis, trailing 7-10. Maybe we can get us on a little run here. That didn't clear the tape. That's 4 hits. Good call by the floor judge.
I was just about ready to say it. I think you were getting ready to say it also. It didn't look like it cleared the net. Ooh, that was a
nice low serve in between the 2 back row players for the Bearcats, and neither one of them knew who was going to take it. That was a good serve by Alyssa.
Got a knee-high fastball.
Lady Lions right back in this thing at 9-10. Lindsay was there with the block.
Got a hand on it, but not enough hand. Serve goes back to Ellsworth, and they're leading 11-9. Alyssa George with a dig. Autumn. And Steph just sets it right on over. Ellsworth scrambles to get there. We cover. Here comes Autumn with an attack. Doesn't make it over. 12-9 Ellsworth.
Stephanie with a set to Lindsay in the middle. Minneapolis with a free ball here.
Net that time. Yeah, about another one right here. Yeah.
That ball's in, Mike. There we go. They got her set a little bit closer to the net, more like she likes it. Stephanie Alderson will go back to serve for the Lady Lions, trailing 10-12.
Not a big hit by Ellsworth, but they're there to block Autumn this time. Kylie with a good cross-court winner.
Back set to Kylie, hits it cross court right in between two players.
Well, they're going to have to work for it this time. Ellsworth's playing a little better ball. Passing a lot better up to their setter. There's a little indecision there.
Miscommunication there on the front row by the Ellsworth Lady Bearcats.
I think they're a pretty young team, it looks like to me.
I don't have my program with me, but I'd heard they have like four freshmen playing up on varsity.
I believe it. They just look young, like they haven't played very much together. In years to come, they could be pretty solid.
Yeah, we know what that's like playing young the last couple of years.
"12-12, Vic."
We're right back in it. Just have Steph keep the serve. The Lady Lions keep hustling. That ball had some movement on it.
Couldn't bring that one up. Tied out Ellsworth, and they're leading 13-12.
Lady Bearcat served the back row. Misplayed a little by Kylie. Move them feet side to side and don't turn sideways.
Now with a nice dig.
Stephanie back sets Lindsay for a nice kill right in the middle.
A nice set, and Lenz comes to the net and drops one in the back row for point Minneapolis. We're trailing 13-14. Lenz's serve is over.
Autumn.
Blocked by Autumn.
Autumn there for the big stuff.
Stuff kill. All in one motion.
That's what you like to see, is when you get up there and put that block on, make sure you get the block stuff so they don't return it. Nice dig.
George.
Stephanie sets Autumn. We have a touch there by the Ellsworth ladies. Set the back row. Lindsay passes to Steph, who sets. Steph sets just a little bit too long.
Steph was, I don't know if she got the set over far enough for Autumn on the outside or Mal on the inside.
Too far for the middle. Ellsworth serves. Pass from the back row goes just a little bit long into the net. Kylie unable to retrieve it. Ball falls point Ellsworth. Ellsworth serving, leading 16-14.
There we go.
Mallory with a complete miss hit of that ball, and nobody was there.
Well, those count.
Yes, they do.
Side out Minneapolis.
I'd rather be lucky than good anyway.
Right. Autumn Knox serving. Nice serve. That falls in there. Oh, that's way out.
Minneapolis called in the net. That ball sailed long, but Minneapolis is in the net. Ellsworth scores the point.
Alyssa George in the net.
Ellsworth serving, leading 17-15. There we are, a little indecision on the back row again.
Let her go, girls.
That ball was long. Point Minneapolis.
I was gonna say, Coach Mack's a little fidgety down there. She won't wait too much longer, and Audrey Atwell will be in there.
Lady Lions need to get on a roll right here. Free ball.
Because we're not performing well, it's just that she'll put Audrey in, and it'll change the pace of the game, and Ellsworth will have a tough time. That was just the luck of the draw there, but just good fundamental volleyball there.
That hit from the back row for Ellsworth just catches the top of the tape, and it dribbles over, and those are hard to get to. So your timing's thrown off, your body's going one way, and the ball's going to fall the other because of the net changing direction.
There we go. Nice hit by Alyssa.
That was a lift by the middle hitter for Ellsworth, but they didn't call it.
Our back sets have been halfway out of bounds. I don't know. Gives Ellsworth the point there. 20-16, they're leading. We need a side out right here, Vic.
Need a big stop right here.
Nice pass by Autumn. There we go.
Lady Lions just need to keep swinging.
I'm glad she got in the way of that one.
That was going to go out.
Here we go. 2 or 3 in a row here by Mal, and we'll be back in this thing. Good. There's a
nice tip by Alyssa George.
They're going to come up and block us, so we might as well just take advantage of that and just tip it on over there. They aren't covering.
And the girls are seeing the floor well. They know where their blockers are at, and they see the open court. They know when to hit and when to dink.
Lenz with the block. It comes off to the side a little bit. We can't get there. 21-18.
Ellsworth with the serve. Lions need to score here. McCulloch's pass to Alderson. Back sets Alyssa. Alyssa with the tip over.
Rebound.
Lions with the block.
Steph and Lenz over there. Hammer, Lenz.
Lindsay was there at the net with the putback. Lady Bearcats unable to get to it. Point Minneapolis.
Just what we needed. Now we can get 2 or 3 in a row here.
You know, that's the whole key in this rally scoring, Mike. You got to put together strings. You can't be one at a time. It's got to be 2, 3, 4 at a time.
Ellsworth pass comes on over, gives us a shot at setting Autumn. Went right between her blockers.
Right between both of them.
Tied out Ellsworth, and they're leading 22-19. Coach Mack's going to take a timeout here. I know she'd rather do this in 2 than string it out to 3 games. So.
Yeah, I agree. We don't want to be trading 1 point or trading points with them right now with 3-point lead.
Well, Ellsworth's playing a little better. Their defense, they're covering. Their passes are looking a lot better this game. And that's the score shows it. But I know we're capable of a little better ball ourselves.
That's exactly right. These girls have a never say die attitude. They'll be back. Lady Lions got a hand on that at the block, but it misdirects it a little bit and Alyssa unable to get to it. Falls in for point Ellsworth.
23-19 Ellsworth, they're serving. Miles past Steph, she sets Autumn over here. Gets it across court and it's almost going out of bounds. Ellsworth lucky to get that one over. That's out.
That ball's hit wide. Okay, Mike, here we go. Minneapolis has got the point there. They're trailing 23-20. Stephanie Alderson back to serve. We say we go on a small run here.
We don't want to give it up now.
Melissa with a good dig.
Get in there.
That ball's in. That ball is in. It's right in the corner. That ball is in.
It was in. Well, all this judge had to do was look over there and see it. It was in.
They called the point good, and that is the right call. That ball was in the corner, Mike.
It was a good call. This lady needs to step up to the line and watch those. Even though we have line judge, she needs to be able to make that call also.
Autumn with a block at the net, sets Kylie, and that ball is hit by the Ellsworth player and goes out for point Minneapolis. Mike, that ball was going out, but lucky for Minneapolis, she stuck an arm out and just touched it.
23-22, Ellsworth, and we're serving.
Lady Lions still have the serve.
I like our chances. Ellsworth coach wants to try and put our server in a little deep freeze there. We're on a roll here. Just what we needed. Step and get us a couple more, we'll be.
That's right. The girls just play within themselves, and I don't see a problem here. Stephanie Alderson to serve. They set the back row, and she hit it long, Mike. It's 23-23 now.
She had a winner earlier in the first game and hitting from the back row there, and she hadn't hit one since. That one went long. Oh, that's a nice
Lindsay with the block at the net. Stephanie sets Autumn. Autumn powers that ball down for the point, Mike, and we're sitting here at match point right now, 24-23 Minneapolis.
This is a tough game. I knew it would be. They appeared to be a little better team they played there in that first game, so it's close.
Stephanie with the serve.
Yeah.
Ellsworth sets Autumn, which is not what you want to do in a situation like that.
Yeah, your pass does not want to go over the net and set our big hitter. So Minneapolis takes that 25-23 after being down 22-19, I think, weren't we at one time?
Yeah, it's 22-19 when we went on that run.
Then 23-20, and then Stephanie started serving, and everything kind of came together there, and we got pretty good attacks at the net, a couple good blocks.
They stepped up. The ladies stepped up when they needed to.
It was close. Now, I'm sure in this next match, you might even see Ellsworth win a game.
That's true.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're a pretty good ball club.
They're good hustling. They hustle well.
And here at the end of this one, skill kind of come to the top there, and we look pretty good the last 5 points there.
Yeah, the last 5 points there in that second game, Minneapolis started playing like they did in the first game.
Got enough tape, Vic? Would you stay up and help me do a JV game?
I'll be right back to help you.
We'll shut it off. We'll be back. JV's going to play a game now, and we'll see how many faces we know. A little JV action. We got time. We got enough tape. We're going to do JVA. And went and got a program so I know these girls' name. And going to see Audra Antwell, the outside hitter. The Krista Frazier will be setter, and so will Keisha McHenry. I think Ashley Kelly will be the other hitter. And Jordan Cross and Amy Davidson. Well, now Ashley's changing, so Jordan Cross will be a middle blocker, hitter. And Ashley Kelly will be hitter. They kind of play with a two-setter type secondary setter like the varsity does.
Give you folks a chance at home to see the JV in action. I can't tell you the results from Saturday other than the fact that they won their tournament here in Minneapolis. The Lady Lions Junior Varsity has a pretty good record so far this year, Mike, and that's completely attributed to the fact that they work their tails off every day in practice against that varsity squad.
Yeah, it's pretty tough sledding. Got a pretty good bunch ahead of them. There's 6 or 7 in front of them. You'll see one of the girls that played out at Russell, Audra Antwell. She played for Kylie McCulloch and did quite well. Nice save by Ashley Kelly. Audra Antwell with a attack at the net. Krista Frazier. And a big block by 17. I think she played varsity, didn't she?
I think she did. She was out there on the floor for a few of the rotations.
Ellsworth does have a very young varsity ball club, and a few of them are playing here on JV. Ashley Kelly bumps it on over. That's out.
That ball's hit long, Mike.
But we're in the net.
Calling Keisha McHenry in the net.
No, I was right. Ashley Kelly's going to be the other middle. There's Jordan Crossman with a look at the net. Just a little wide. 3-0, Ellsworth.
Lady Bearcats start off pretty quick this game. They're, like Mike said, leading 3-0, still with the serve. Ashley Kelly with a nice dig. Good save by her. Puts the ball over the net. Ellsworth unable to get to it. Falls in for point Minneapolis.
What a dig by Ashley. That's what it's going to take to stay with these girls. They're going to be pretty tough. Keisha McHenry with the serve. Dinks her in there.
Keisha with a nice short serve. Just clears the tape. Back row steps up to hit it and mishits. Falls in for point Minneapolis.
There's another one. They were there to dig that one up, and there's a nice attack by Audra Antwell. Ellsworth lucky enough to get to it, and they can't get it over.
Back row hit into the net. Point Minneapolis. Lady Lions have tied this thing up 3-3. Keisha McHenry still serving.
Nice block by Audie. And then Ellsworth.
Ellsworth with the block that comes in and just hits the line. Just does fall on the line, Mike.
(4-3) Ellsworth. That's long. Get away, Amy. Watching that one sail long. Jordan Crossan will serve now. Nice serve. Crawls up the arm of the Ellsworth DS, and they're indecisive of who wants to take it. And it drops on Ellsworth's side. Point Minneapolis.
That ball's wide, Mike.
Good call. Line judge right down here was right on that one. 6-4 Minneapolis. Jordan Crossan serves. Good one. Nice dig by Keisha, and we can't get to it.
Nice dig by Keisha. Good hustle by Amy Davidson. Ball just a little bit wide of the mark there. Falls in for point Ellsworth.
By Krista Frazier. And I know a couple weeks ago I called her Krista Parks, so I apologize right now, but it's habit.
That kill attempt by
with a real nice save there.
That kill attempt by Audie Atwell just long of the corner. Ellsworth ties the score at 6-6 with them serving. Amy Davidson's pass to Krista Frazier on the set. Sets Ashley Kelly. Ellsworth with a good block. Ashley sticks an arm out but puts it out of play.
Ashley needs to just go ahead and bump it back up to her setter and be a good time for that back set. That's out.
That's a good eye by Keisha McHenry. Duck out of the road right at the last minute. That ball goes out.
Megan Donovan in, replacing Amy Davidson on the front row. Nice serve by Odd. Headed out of bounds, but Ellsworth recovers. Keisha sets Ashley Kelly, and that's out. Just a little bit outside. I wish I could do it as good as Bob Euchre.
Mr. Baseball.
Just a little bit outside.
Megan Donovan with a little tap over the net. Ellsworth keeps it in play. Keisha McHenry sets Megan up.
Lady Lions showing their quickness there and keeping that ball alive. There we go. That's what we're after.
Megan Donovan with a nice kill right in front of the back row. Lady Lions will serve, trailing 9-8. Krista Frazier back to serve.
That was a nice serve, Vic.
Nice serve. Just barely clears the tape, and those are hard to return.
Evens the score at 9.
Nice dig by Ashley
Kelly.
Audie Atwell makes a good attempt diving to get to the ball, but it's just wide of her.
Ellsworth girls are well coached. They know where those corners are. Pass went wide of her setter. Her setter had a hard time bringing it back, and then we couldn't bump it over. There, that's a better pass. Nice set. Ashley with a bump over, and Ellsworth girl didn't get it all on it, but it went over and
drops right in. That's right. Drops right in front of Jordan Crossan on the back row there. Jordan's pass to Krista Frazier. Nice block at the net by Ashley Kelly. Good set by Ellsworth, but a miss hit by the hitter.
And now I've got you calling her Krista Parks.
It was Krista Frazier.
Yeah. Ashley Kelly serve. That's a nice one. It's coming over.
Ellsworth's in the net.
Point Minneapolis.
Nice serve by Ashley Kelly. That ball's hit way wide. Point Minneapolis ties the score 12-12. Nice serve by Ashley. Keisha McHenry with the tip over. Jordan Crossan trying to put the ball back over, comes up just a little bit short, falls in for Point Ellsworth.
Players get a little older, they'll go ahead and bump that up in the air, so it'll give our team a chance to recover and get on the offensive instead of tapping it over. There's a good look at the net, and Jordan will have that 9 times out of 10. So in the net for a point, Ellsworth.
That one climbs over Mike and falls in for point Minneapolis.
That'll work.
Jordan has a lot of volleyball ahead of her. She's just a 5'10" freshman. Amy Davidson with the serve for the Lions. That's a touch at the net by the Ellsworth ladies. Point Minneapolis. That's a good kill by Audie Atwell.
Audra Atwell just flat murdered that one. And the Ellsworth girl, it was in her lap before she could even put her hands out. Point Minneapolis. There's left Ellsworth. Scored a point Minneapolis. And we're ahead.
They got Audra listed at 5'5", but she jumps like she's 6'5", Mike. She's got good jumps at the net. And that's a nice putback by Jordan Crossan.
Amy Davidson still serves on a little roll here. It's out. Ellsworth coach is going to try and slow us down a little bit. 17-14 Minneapolis. Number 8 on the Ellsworth team is Johnny Goddard's daughter. One of the younger ones. The older one, Sarah, is I think a senior this year.
Yeah, senior playing on the varsity.
But she's not playing. I think she's got an illness, injured or something, but she's a pretty strong player as I remember. Side out Ellsworth. Nice dig by Ashley.
Nice hit down the line by the Ellsworth hitter.
You got Minneapolis in the net, so scored a point Ellsworth. They're serving. Keisha gets there and Audra powers one through.
Good bump set spike there, Mike.
Point Minneapolis, 18-16. Keisha McHenry will serve. Ellsworth just bumps it on over. Gives us a chance at the offensive here, and we take advantage of that.
Jordan Crossan with a kill right in front of the back row.
Nice set for our middle, and Jordan puts it away. That looked a little odd there, Vic. Jordan sent Krista Frazier over there.
Just returning the favor from the last point.
She leaned back and just hammered it right on across like just like a good hitter. Oh, that's a nice serve. Close to going out. The Ellsworth girl took it, and she should. It was right on the line.
That would have been in. Keisha with another good serve. Nice dig by Keisha coming up from the serving position.
Ellsworth fast came across into a place where we weren't.
Ellsworth to serve. Minneapolis leading 21-17. Kelly's pass to McHenry, sets out Audie Atwell. Looked like a double hit from here, Mike, on that back row. Audra Atwell again.
Off the left. There, he's got it.
Audra Atwell again with another good kill.
22-17. Jordan Crossan serves. And a fine one at that. It's coming over, and Aud is right there.
Right there at the net. Ellsworth's dig just came a little bit too far. Come to the top of the tape, and Audra Atwell was there to put it back down for point Minneapolis. Jordan Crossman with a good deep serve. Lady Lions with a free ball. Amy Davidson's pass to Keisha McHenry. Sets Ashley Kelly in the middle. That was a nice kill by the Ellsworth front line.
Jordan had to take that. It was in, and just the angle, it came pretty quick. We just didn't get enough elevation on it for a front row to bump it on over. Keisha with a nice dig there, and Ellsworth is on the offensive. That's out.
Swinging for the fences on that one, Mike. That ball was out almost to the blue line. Lady Lions make a substitution here. Lions leading 24-18, serving for game point, Audie Atwell. Audra with a nice serve. Audra with a nice serve. Mike Ellsworth didn't know who was going to handle it. Point falls in for Minneapolis. They win the first game 25-18.
The Lady Lions are warming up for the second match here. Kind of imposed on a couple of football players. We've got 3 or 4 of the Minneapolis high school football team up here. Got quarterback Brandon Crum. Brandon, how's the season going for you, and any surprises so far?
It's going really good. I can't believe we're doing what we have been doing on offense and on defense. We've had some middle letdowns on offense, but most of the time we just keep our heads straight and keep going.
Guys look pretty solid. You got kind of a diversified attack. Got some pretty good passing attack. Go down the field pretty long, short passes, and running attack looks pretty strong.
And we got Mortimer, he's like one of the top 10 in the state for rushing yards. And me and Weedle and Drew Crossing are on the same page, mainly on pass routes and everything. Now we just got to get it so we don't have as many interceptions or anything on my part. And just so I know where they're going to be and have confidence that they're going to get there, so I can just play it out there quick.
What do you think of Beloit's team, and what do you think Clay Center brings to the table for us this Friday? I guess it's homecoming.
Beloit was kind of interesting the first half. I didn't think that they'd have that much, but they came out. Linton and everybody was like playing really hard and never giving up. Clay Center, their pass offense is really good this year. He's got an arm, they said, and he can run too. They said mainly that their pass, 35% is just running mainly, but so we got a quarterback on our hands this week.
Well, Brandon, good luck the rest of the season, and I hope everything continues pretty smooth. You look real smooth back there, I guarantee you. Got another guy, he plays up front. He's just about as tough as they come. This Smith kid, Jamie Smith. What do you think of this football season so far?
I believe our football team plays as a team really well. As a squad, we work hard in practice, and that's why we get the job done on Friday night. We're ready to play.
Are you a like guard tackle?
I'm a guard.
Well, you play defense too?
Yeah, I play defense. Usually I play a Sam linebacker, but this week I'll be playing more in corner position.
Well, it seems like you've made some just extremely exciting tackles. You've been in the backfield and cover well. Pretty tough. I didn't know you were that tough.
I wouldn't say I'm tough. I just go where the ball is.
He's a wrestler, Mike. He's got to be tough.
Yeah. You ever shook his dad's hand? He's got a grip like a bear claw. Anything different you gonna do with Clay Center, or just put mad rush on them, or?
They're a real good passing team, so we're gonna have to be ready for the passing game and just play our ball.
Good pressure up the middle and contain.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then just go out there and play like we do every other Friday night.
Well, Jamie, have a good rest of the half of the season and no injuries. Play hard, and we enjoy enjoy watching you play. Now we got that big play crossing kid. I never seen a defensive end have so many chances at a touchdown before. Drew, that's quite a play up there at Beloit. You look great. Let me unwind the cord there. Thanks, Vic. Jump in there, Vic. You got a football question for Stretch here. You look pretty sharp over there, and he went in for that touchdown and the big spike and the whole show. What do you think of that Beloit team? Kind of nice to go up there and get the victory, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's always a big rivalry against Beloit. Came out a little flat, but second quarter got fired up at halftime and came back.
Coach,
you look pretty strong. Excuse me, Vic. You look strong defensive end, right? And play a little offense too. Yeah, split end and yeah, it's, you fill out that uniform well. You don't look that big right here. Caught quite a few passes this year, or they throw to you too much, or they use you for blocking, or just mainly defense. I know you're on the field a lot.
Yeah, I've got a couple passes, block mostly. Usually not primary receiver on most of them because our primary receiver's open most of the time. You can get the ball to them first.
Well, you're fun to watch out there. I've seen you catch a couple. I was just kidding. What are you going to do for Clay Center? Anything different?
We're going to, on defense, we're going to drop back into more of a, focus on the secondary a little more. They're more of a passing team. So we're going to switch it up a little bit. We have people moving around to cover their passing game.
Well, get me a sack, will you? Pressure on that quarterback. I love that. Hey, good luck, and stay healthy.
Okay, thanks.
Good luck, Drew. Well, I didn't get in here on the first part of this thing, Mike.
I'll let you do this one. We got one more football player up here. I'm going to try and recruit one other, but we got Ryan Mortimer here, and Vic's got a couple questions for him.
Well, Ryan, I wasn't here for the first part of the talk, and that game Friday night, first half was looked a little tenacious on Minneapolis' part. We went into the locker room with a 19-12 lead. What did Coach say at halftime? Did he have a pretty good talk for you?
Yeah, he had a pretty inspiring talk. He pretty much just said that we weren't playing like a team because we really weren't. We were at each other's throats like we shouldn't have been, and when we came out the second half and played like a team, we played our football, and that's what we need to do this Friday.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a big difference between the first half and the second half. 21 points in the third quarter, 14 in the fourth. Beloit scored their lone touchdown, I believe, was in the third quarter. Just looked like two different teams from first half, second half.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. We didn't play very good at the first half. And then the second half, when we came out, we were moving like that machine that we are, and it made it so easy because everybody was blowing everybody else off the line, and we just killed them offensively and defensively. So didn't really give Beloit much of a chance in the second half.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the first ball game of the season played Marion. We won that one 21-19, but the next three have just been blowouts. Looking for more of the same this Friday night against Clay Center, or what do you think the Clay Center Tigers have to offer?
The Clay Center Tigers, they're going to show us something we probably haven't seen really yet through any other offense that's going to be showing us. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot more than any other team that we've seen, and it's going to get pretty interesting. So it could be one big play for them, and then we're just going to have to come back and give it to them as we do.
How are those ribs, Ryan? Are they still a little sore, or are they all right?
They're still a little sore, but they're doing a lot better. So.
What do you think those big guys up front? They've been doing a pretty good job for you, haven't they?
They're awesome. I don't know. I couldn't do it without them. They're awesome.
Not only big, they're fast.
Yeah, they're fast, and they get out there, and it makes it so easy because I can read them a lot better than.
Thanks for coming up. Good luck Friday.
Thank you.
Take care of the rest of the season.
Well, good luck, Ryan. Well, Mike, we're set to take off this last match of the night.
I got to
varsity match. We're getting our team introductions right now. They just give you Lindsey Perry. Alyssa George making her way down to the student section.
Number 17.
Autumn knocks to center court. She's going down to shake the players' hands. She's going to go backwards from the rest of them. There's Stephanie Alderson making her way down to the student section. There's your 4 seniors out there on the floor, Mike.
Well, those seniors played together for a couple years now, and you expect big things from them when you got that many seniors and juniors on the floor at the same time. Got a couple other younger underclassmen been playing with them for a couple years too, so they played together for a couple years, and we look forward to big things this year.
That's right. You know, that's the key. They play together. They play together for a while, and they have fun doing it.
Seth and Trish will sing our national anthem.
Well, Mike, like they do every time they do it, puts a lump in your throat.
I think Seth could harmonize with just about anyone he stepped up there with. And of course, Trish got that beautiful voice anyway.
Oh, they're great to listen to. Of course, I think I could probably challenge him if he tried to harmonize with me. No, they did a wonderful job. That's a fantastic rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Well, folks, we're getting set for the second match of the night against the Ellsworth Lady Bearcats. The Lions won the first match. Second game was a whole lot different than the first game. Ellsworth come out and was a lot tougher. Lions are going to have to come out quick and get on them early.
I expect this one to be a little bit tougher than the first match. Even though we've got a pretty good cheering section over there, cheer these Lady Lions on, but this will be tough.
Looks like Minneapolis is going to start this game with the service. Alyssa George will be back to serve.
We got the socks going for us this game, Vic.
Yeah, it's something new they've added this year, busting out the tie-dyed socks. Nice serve by Alyssa George. Ellsworth unable to handle it. That's point Minneapolis. Ellsworth
jumps up to hit that one and hits it long, side out Ellsworth.
Yeah, Ellsworth's pass went a little bit long, cleared the net. Lenz was up there set for a big putback, and it went just a little bit long for her. Nice serve by the Ellsworth Bearcats. Good dig by Alyssa George. Oh, and that was, you can't draw it up. You can't draw it up any better than that, Mike. That ball should have been on the floor for point Ellsworth.
Kylie looked up, the ball was there, and no one was taking it. She bumped it on over, and it drops for point Minneapolis.
Stephanie Alderson with the serve for the Lions. Alyssa George puts the ball in play. Stephanie George with this back row set to Mallory. Mallory's kill attempt goes into the net.
2-2.
Stephanie had a good set to Autumn with a nice kill attempt. Ellsworth had a great block and put it back down on Minneapolis side. Point Ellsworth.
That was a great block by the Ellsworth medal.
Mishandled pass by the Lions on that return. Mallory with a little short. Lions can't afford to have Ellsworth jump out on them like this. They're going to have to keep it going.
4-2 Ellsworth, and they're serving. They look like they mean business this game.
Stephanie with a good. Stephanie with good effort to get to that ball. There's Lindsay with a kill at the net. Stephanie with the bump. Kylie with the set. Autumn with the kill. Nice dig by the Ellsworth gal. She just dinks it over the net, Mike, right in front of her back row. Falls in for a point. Ellsworth. Ellsworth now leads 5-2. Yeah, I don't think Coach McCulloch's going to let this thing get out of hand. Cheering section's out in numbers over there.
Kind of looks like the same bunch as out at Russell.
Yeah.
Big Blue needs to get everything lined back up here and get a side out. Get back on the offensive.
Yeah, Minneapolis needs to score right here and stop this little run. Kylie passes to Stephanie with the back set to Lindsay with a nice cross-court kill. That ball is in for point Minneapolis.
Nice cross-court winner by Lenz. Got a nice pass up to our setter outside. And
Lindsay Perry serving for the Lions.
Nice
Stephanie Alderson with the dig.
That's what it's going to take, just a little additional effort here.
Mallory with the block. That ball hits the antenna, it's out. Mallory with the block on that. Ellsworth recovered, but her shot went up and caught the antenna. Out, point Minneapolis. Nice deep serve by Lindsay Perry. Stephanie Alderson with the pass to Kylie McCulloch, who sets Autumn Knox, who puts a hammer down on that ball. That point Minneapolis.
Drop the hammer on that one, Vic.
It's just like you see it, Mike. You look for the bump, set, spike. Minneapolis does that so well. Lindsay serving, Minneapolis trailing 6-5. Ellsworth a little bit mixed up there on their communication. Had two girls going for the ball at the same time. Hits it into the net, point Minneapolis.
6-6, Minneapolis back in this thing.
Nice serve by Lindsay. That ball did hit the net, Mike, and that's that let serve.
7-6 Minneapolis, and we're on a little bit of a roll here. Got about 6-7 in a row here. Another outstanding serve by Lindsay Perry.
Nice up by Lindsay. They set that girl from Ellsworth for a back row kill again. That ball did not clear the tape. There wasn't a block. Should have been 4 hits, but they didn't count it. That one's hit long. It'll be point Minneapolis. Ellsworth's going to call timeout, Mike. They don't like this thing.
Well, the old saying, don't stop till you get enough. And Lindsay's still serving, and as far as I'm concerned, she can just serve it right on out. Oh, we've got us. Luke Weedle leading the chairs over there in an MHS, and I'm a little late swinging the camera around, but I'll get him next time.
He's out there doing a K-State cheer. What's up with that? It's a good cheer. I just didn't think Luke Weedle would do a K-State cheer. Okay, set to go back to action. Lindsey Perry still serving. Minneapolis leading 8-6. Nice deep serve again. It's a good dig by Alyssa.
Yeah. Well, that was Alyssa.
Autumn knocks with a hammer, hits the block, goes out of bounds, point Minneapolis.
That was Alyssa George on that save, wasn't it? Big back there.
She almost talked her into it, Mike.
She was just had her hands out ready to hit it and pulled them back. It went long and side out Ellsworth. Johnny Goddard's daughter will serve here. And a nice one at that. Set for Mal. It's gonna drop.
Hit right through the block again. Saw a lot of that last weekend we had the tournament at Russell.
10-7 Minneapolis. Autumn Knox will serve.
I think Mallory got a hand on that. The net changed the direction just a little bit, threw Lindsay off. They're having a little question as to whether that ball was in or out, but it doesn't matter because there was a block at the net. Mallory touched it. It should be point Ellsworth.
They got it right.
Minneapolis leads 10-8. Ellsworth will be serving. Looks like Mr. Williams is going to have his hands full over there with the boys. Lindsay's pass to Kylie, who sets Alyssa George. Alyssa's just a little bit off with the hit, hits into the net, point Ellsworth.
Get Alyssa dialed in over there on that corner, and we'll be motoring right along here.
She gets dialed in, that cross court's open, this corner right here. Stephanie makes a nice pass to Kylie, who back sets it over the net.
Recovery by Ellsworth there. And blocked by Ellsworth.
Ellsworth with another block stuff there. Ellsworth's come back, tied it up 10-10. That ball's in.
That's a good call, Ron.
Right down the line by Alyssa George on the set from Kylie McCulloch. Kylie back to serve for the Lady Lions. Lions lead 11-10. Mallory got a hand on that. Good save by Alyssa. Nice up by Lindsay. Mallory puts it over, keeps it in play. Another block. Got a hand on it. Kylie's going to set Alyssa George. Ellsworth with the block, Mike, but they kept it on their side of the net.
She powered that one through. Drops on Ellsworth's side. Point Minneapolis. 12-10 Minneapolis.
Another good serve by Kylie. That hit from the back row for the Ellsworth Bearcats is long. Good serve. Ellsworth with a kill attempt. That ball's long too. I've noticed in watching the Lady Lions when they go and attack the net like they do against a good hitting team, if they keep pressure on that net, the opposition's either going to dink it or they're going to hit it long.
Kylie serves in the net, side out Ellsworth. And they trail 11-14.
Perry's pass to McCulloch. McCulloch with a back set to Mallory. Mallory up. Mistimed that jump. It went over, and Ellsworth couldn't get to it.
That's hang time, Vic. Hang time. Now hung there, and the ball finally got there, and she had just enough to get it over, and it dropped in. And she will serve.
Nice serve. Ellsworth mishandles the serve, goes wide out of bounds. Minneapolis with the point. Lady Lions lead 16-11. Mallory goes serving. Kylie McCulloch with an up. Stephanie Alderson with a set. Alyssa George with a nice tip over. Ellsworth hits that kill attempt right in the net, Mike.
Yeah, she kind of mishit that. Didn't have a chance of getting over, did it? Serve by Mao. That was headed down to the floor. And there's that left-hander.
That one was coming pretty fast.
Left-hander's got a pretty good hit. It's a little bit different. Looks to me like it's slicing the other way on her. It's wicked.
So Ellsworth has the serve, trailing 17-12. Kylie's pass to Stephanie Alderson with a back set to Alyssa George. Alyssa just a little wide on that kill attempt.
And
the floor official called a tip ball. That's point Minneapolis. Ellsworth coach doesn't like it. I'd have to agree with her. I didn't see a touch.
I didn't see it either. But Alyssa about missed that one. Side out to Ellsworth.
Lady Bearcats to serve, trailing 18-13. Nice low serve.
Nice stick by Steph, or Alyssa George, I guess. Excuse me.
Autumn knocks with a good block. Autumn puts it back in play. She's going to get it right back. No, it's tipped back to Lindsay Perry. Set this thing to Lindsay. Lindsay there with a nice block stop.
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, you can tell by just watching Lindsay's face. She is ready for that. She can't wait for somebody to try and put one up on her.
Serves now. Drop it.
Nice long serve.
There's that left-hander.
Mallory's pass into the middle to Stephanie Alderson, who sets Autumn Knox. Autumn Knox. That was a lift on Ellsworth part there. Autumn is hammering that ball again at the net.
She found that in her lap, and she didn't have a chance to bring that one up.
Minneapolis putting together another little run here. Ellsworth calls timeout, trying to stop it.
There we got MHS cheer squad over there. We got Luke Weedle, Kyler Crossan, and
looks like Melanie Snavely.
Melanie Snavely. Give us that ass, Luke.
They strung her out that time, get the whole crowd in it, Mike. Stephanie Alderson back to serve for the Lions, leading 20-13. Ellsworth going for another back row hit, and that's a nice kill from the back row.
she's had a couple of those tonight. When she gets those dialed in, that's tough. That's that Roar girl, I think.
I think that's a Smith girl.
Smith is right, yep.
Her dad works for the phone company.
22's the Roar girl, serving. She's the left-hander that I've been talking about. Put her down.
Stephanie with a nice set to Autumn Knox in the middle. Good kill by Autumn. Lindsey Perry will go back to serve. Minneapolis leading 21-14, first game of the second match.
That might be 21-14, but it hasn't been that easy.
No, it hasn't. Another back row hit attempt. Lindsey gets that ball up in the air, sets Stephanie, sets Autumn Knox. Autumn powers that ball down. Nice dig by the Smith girl. Nice tip over by Stephanie. Stephanie with a back set to Kylie McCulloch. Kylie with a cross quarter that's just a little wide.
Just barely out.
Yeah, that ball couldn't have been 3-4 inches wide.
Coach had it out. Linda had it out. Football team wanted it in, but it was definitely just the width of the ball out. Tied out here put us in pretty good shape, Vic.
Yeah, it would. Stephanie with a punch up. Stephanie with a punch up. Yeah, it caught Stephanie backpedaling. She had a little punch up. Kylie had to hustle to get to it and not able to put it back in play. Alyssa George pass middle. Kylie pushes it over. That ball's hit long.
Now we get a couple here and we'll be looking good.
Autumn Knox back to serve, leading 22-16. That ball's going to be set over the net, passed over the net. Mallory's in the net. It's going to be point Ellsworth. Stephanie with a nice dig.
Nice tap. Pass came back to her. She just went ahead and put it over. It's coming down.
Autumn stays with it. Kylie puts it over. Got a tip. Nice wing there to keep that ball in play by Alyssa George. That was good concentration on Alyssa's part. Lindsey passes to Stephanie Alderson. Stephanie sets Alyssa. Alyssa with the little dink ball that's tipped at the net. Falls in for point Minneapolis.
What a point.
That was hustle on the Lions' part on that other side with the good volley. Nice save by Alyssa.
That was a tough point. We went sideline to sideline and just barely saved it twice just to get it over.
Kylie McCulloch with the serve for Minneapolis. Mallory with the good block stuff at the net.
Wow. Nice block.
Timing was perfect on that. Okay, Kylie McCulloch back serving for game point in this first game of the second match. Nice serve. Ellsworth with a short set. Mallory with another block stuff, Mike, and that's the game, 25-17.
2 in a row by Mallory Go. It puts the Ellsworth Bearcats away. What a block.
Ellsworth went with the number 1 on that one with a little short set. Mallory was right there to put it back for point.
Luke gives us a short cartwheel and
it looks like he's warming up.
he's doing push-ups. He's going to do 25 for the victory.
Luke Weedle does his 25 push-ups for the 25-point win in the Lions' first game of that second match.
I should swing the camera around there. You never know what's going to happen next over there. I don't want to miss too much of the game, but
yeah, that group of guys over there, you don't know what's going to happen next. Tell you what, though, Mike, them boys over there doing their thing keeps our girls doing their thing.
Yeah. I brought up a few of the football players. Vic and I got a chat with a couple of them. We'll try and get a couple different ones next time. I think we have probably 2 more home matches. Is that right?
I think so. I think we've got Belleville and Southeast of Saline.
Those are the 2 we want here anyway. What Luke's going to do next, we might have to swing around there real quick. So if the camera starts shaking, I'm just trying to get them in the viewfinder. We're about ready to start here. Lady Lions will get into the second game of the second match here. So far, they've been tough enough to fight off this Ellsworth team, pretty stingy giving up points. They've been a little better than anticipated. I've been reading the scores in the paper. They've been doing some winning, so I thought they might be a little tough. And they are. They're a tough team.
They're much improved over the last couple of years. Ellsworth's going to serve to start this game. Deep serve, pass from Mallory to the center. Stephanie Alderson sets Autumn Knox. Autumn Knox with another kill right into the block, and they can't handle it, Mike. Minneapolis will get the serve here with 1-0 lead.
Autumn powers that through and drops on Ellsworth's side for a point. Stephanie Alderson serves. There's that left-hander.
That ball went in between 2 of our back row hitters and fell for a point Ellsworth. It wasn't coming fast, wasn't coming hard, it just got right in between the 2 of them. Ellsworth to serve, scores tied 1-1. Nice up by Alyssa George. Backs up by Stephanie Alderson to Lindsey Perry. Another back row hit attempt by number 23 for Ellsworth. She hits it into the net, and Minneapolis get the ball back for the serve.
As long as she keeps putting in more in the net than over, I'll be all right.
Lindsey Perry with the serve for the Lions. That ball's out. That ball was out, and the line judge called it in. That ball was out by a good foot. The girls disagree. The coach disagrees, but the chair official agrees, so it's point Ellsworth. Lindsey Perry's pass to Kylie McCulloch. Autumn Knox with another kill attempt. Mike hit it into the block. The block come back, but it's out of bounds.
That was out.
And Autumn gets rewarded with a serve. That ball's put over. Mallory needs to put that ball down.
And she does.
We get the point.
Dogs are starting to bark a little bit over there.
Minneapolis leads 4-2. Autumn Knox serving. Nice serve, caught the net. Little indecision on Ellsworth's part. Lindsey Perry passes to Stephanie, who sets Mallory, who dinks it over for a point.
It's a good time to tip. They were coming to block, and she tips it over into the hole.
Ellsworth looked like they were waiting for the hammer to fall, and that's a good time to put that dink in. Autumn with another good serve. Nice dig by Autumn Knox. Nice kill by Alyssa George. That was a good cross-court kill. Ellsworth coach calling timeout, trying to stop this run that Minneapolis is on.
Started by the extra effort by Autumn to dig that one up. The pass came back to Alyssa George, middle to the back row, and she just drops a hammer on it for a cross-court winner. And Lady Lions are up 6-2.
Well, we saw that, Mike. It was right in front of us going away, and she hit it right in the open court, and it's a good kill. Lions will come out of the timeout with Autumn Knox still serving for Minneapolis. Minneapolis leads 6-2. Long serve by Autumn, indecision by the Ellsworth gals. Kylie with an upset. Stephanie Alderson, nice little pushover by Alyssa George. Yeah, she switched them up and went left-handed.
I keep telling you, left hand's a wicked one. Alyssa George switched hands on them and just tipped it right over.
Yeah, it works really well, especially when you're right-handed and they ain't ready for you to come with a left. Ellsworth hitter hits it into the net, Mike.
Just a little slow getting there. She had the elevation. She just didn't have herself in the position to hammer that one down.
Autumn with another good serve. Another kill attempt from